Hi, y'all. Forgive my Alaskan artwork back here. I made what is it called? A thing, a thing out of a toilet paper roll. Uh, what do they call this? I can't think of it right now. But anyhow, this is about talk about alopecia. And for this informal series, I don't want to say, I didn't know how to name it. I still don't know how to name it. I don't want to say, oh, hair loss or alopecia, because what we're focusing on is hair growth, renewal, regeneration. And so I do believe that that language is very powerful. And so so I do my best in my day-to-day life to state things in the positive form. So what this has to do with is that I am reading a book right now, and it has to do. I'm very attracted to metaphysics. I always have been, at least since I was before I was ever 20 years old. Actually, growing it was part of my upbringing, but I explored it. Have continued to explore, say, that aspect on my own very intensely throughout the course of my life. Of course, we go through phases, dips and valleys. So right now we're in a high intensity when it comes to that. And so how this relates to alopecia, hair growth, and I don't want to say hair loss. We're going to say hair growth in the positive form. So is that I learned something yesterday, and I guess it was something that I always known, and maybe you as well. And so, but the way that it was stated or presented in this book, I was like, oh wow, that makes so sense, and it was in such an easy to understand manner in which it was explained. And so, what this has to do is that, through this series, we're going to be exploring different things like, dietary issues. And when I say dietary, I mean general consumption, not dieting as like for the purpose of weight loss. So, dietary issues, nutritional deficiencies, absorptions, gut health, things. There are so many different components as to what possibly could be the reason, emotional issues, as to for why you may be experiencing hair loss. And so with the growth of it, but in seeking solutions, like myself, I've been if this is the first time you ever watch my videos, I really don't talk about this because it is a very personal matter. Something I don't like to say embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed, but you know, I am talking to a world of strangers here. And so anyhow, but with that, what it was is that, so say you and I are different people. The what works for me is may not work for you, and vice versa. I may have had success with some things that just are not going to benefit you at all. If you were, say, to try them over the course of time, you'd be like, you know what, this just doesn't resonate with my body. And so that leads into this, in this book that I'm reading. It has nothing to do about hair growth at all. It has nothing. It's more on like life transgressions, things like that, things of a more spiritual and emotional nature. So, but the thing is that your DNA is different. Obviously, you and I have different DNA, even though there might be, say, like similarities, like maybe nth percent, depending, say, like on what race you are, things of that sort. But say we have our own patterns, unique patterns of DNA. And so this is beyond my scope. So I'm going to try to explain it as best as I understood it. And so with that, so there's going to be, say, like a certain energetic resonance, because you are you have your each person, even though to me, like, we're all the same, we're still different. And so each one of us has our own unique energetic pattern. So that's what makes you you. Like, and that's why nobody can replace you. So once you're gone, that's it. There's only one you ever. For any one of us, there's only one us. And so, because it's a particular expression, a very unique expression of genetic material, emotional things, life experiences that we've had, it's not just one thing that defines us. So on top of that, we have our daily, and when I say daily practices, just mean things that we do in life, like say different stress levels. And I don't even like that word, but basically we have different commitments and obligations in our life that might be stressful, add stress, additional pressures to us, and put us in, say like, what is that? The fight or flight mode, which affects hormones and cortisol levels and things of that sort. And then on top of that, you have the dietary issues, little things. And hey, you might have your coffee the first thing as soon as you wake up, and the other person may not have coffee. And where this all comes, it may seem irrelevant to hair growth, but it is, I'm learning, it is very directly related. But that is not the point of this particular video. What this video is about is that, so because you are your own unique expression, genetic expression, there's a certain resonance to you that is different than what I'm made up of. And so with that, what may work for me or have been, say, a highly successful, someone might have experienced like super great results with, say, like a particular remedy or a course of action that they were taking. It may not work for you, it may not work for me, and that is why I'm here still searching right alongside you. And so with that, I it doesn't really offer us any answers. It does require a lot of patience, and also acceptance of oneself, or at least these are things that I experience. I'm like, if my hair never grows back, and if my eyelashes never grow back, or my eyebrows never grow back, then I'm like, I just have to be content. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to try, but I'm not going to be forceful about it either. I will do as much as I can to say turn the lens introspectively and to analyze what it is that I'm doing and pay better attention, and I've always been health conscious, but pay even more attention to the things that I'm consuming. Perhaps obviously something's not resonating, and there may be things in your life that you are going through, whether it be relationships, friendships, jobs, that don't resonate, and our bodies are trying to tell us something. Because our hair, is very expendable. When your body is in need of, it could be certain nutrients, it's going to, your hair is like an appendage. So the energy, your body's going to take whatever energy it has to maintain the inside, to protect and heal the inside. This is first your inside. This is ultimately just an exterior. And so the body's smarter than we are. And because of that, it can also heal itself. And I hope that through this, we can explore different avenues of healing together and give ourselves some attention so that we can wear our crowns proudly. Because your crown, your hair, in some cultures is considered your crown. And so your crown has been paid for. Claim it.